Hi, everybody. I'm June Brockmeyer with the Big Idea of the Week. We want to welcome you back here with a special Skype call interview with Skip Miller. He's actually the founder and president of M3 Learning. It's a worldwide safe leadership training organization. We're very excited to have him here. How are you today, Skip?
Very, very good. Excited to be here, June.
We are as well, and we're going to talk about upselling. Now, we talk about this process with our buyers, with everybody. Small businesses know that upselling is something that they should be leveraging, but why would anybody want to be upsold? It could be a little bit of a drastic term, Skip.
Right. Nobody wants to be upsold. I mean, nobody wants to be closed, and no one wants to be upsold. So the whole concept is a sales term. And what we want to do is turn it into more of a buyer's term, right? Many buyers buy Infusionsoft, they buy goods and services, and then additional needs appear. I didn't buy enough. Boy, I didn't know you could use it for that. Boy, now that I've got it here, I didn't even know I could probably apply it to this. So you're really helping the customer out by asking them, hi, you've purchased from us a month ago, 3 months ago. How's it going? Did you find any other uses? We've got customers who use it for this. Have you even thought of that? Why is that beneficial for the customer? Because if I can get two or three things from the same vendor and not have to worry about this vendor connecting to that vendor, connecting to this vendor, it makes it simpler for the buyer. So there's multiple wins here for the buyer. Just don't use the word upsold because no one likes to be that.
Exactly. So make it a positive thing. And like you said, you're actually satisfying a need that may be unstated. They may not even know that they had it. But when you identify those needs, I think people will be grateful that you're offering those products, right?
Without a doubt. Again, we understand the whole breadth and depth of our product line, but customers don't, especially when they're buying for a specific need. And then that can roll into different things without us even thinking about it.
Great. So we've talked about the buyer-seller process, but for people that maybe are just starting off their small business, they understand I'm selling, you're buying, but can you go a little bit in depth and talk about that process for us, please?
Sure, the whole buy process comes from questions that your customers ask themselves all the time, right? I'm a salesperson, I'm selling, I'm a business owner, right? How come buyers aren't buying like I sell? And that's because buyers have their own process. And we've identified a couple of areas that as business owners, they should really make sure they understand things from the customer chair, the buyer's perspective, rather than the sales perspective. Salespeople, when people sell, it's, hi, you have an interest, here's our product, here's a proposal, make a decision. And buyers don't do that. So, there's a couple of unique things that buyers do, especially in the education part of the sale, especially near the end of a sale, that your buyers should definitely be aware of. And customers of Infusionsoft should definitely map to that.
Absolutely. So what we're getting to is that now with technology and with people starting their own business and with everything happening so fast, people choose what they want to look at, what they want to read, and also what they want to buy. So that's an excellent point that you're making. You can't just assume that you're just going to sell them what they need or what you think that they need. They're going to choose what is really satisfying and what they want to buy.
Without a
That's
doubt. And there's two big areas there, right? One is what is their needs, and that's really important. But the other is the buyer motivation. What's causing them to say, I got to do something different. And that's where you're going to find energy. And we typically just go what we call below the line. What are you looking for? What's the need? Well, need has no motivation. You got to go above the line and go, excuse me, sir, why are you thinking of changing what you're doing now? I mean, what's different? I mean, what's causing you, great word, cause, what's causing you to do something different, to investigate something like what we're offering here? That's where you're going to find energy of a deal, not just need satisfaction.
So thinking outside the box can motivate those buyers to really understand why your product is the best solution for them.
Without a doubt. And by asking questions like, June, what's caused you to want me to be on your show? What's caused you to, rather than what specific topic do you want us to talk about? Two totally different questions. Most customers want to know what the need is. As a salesperson, I want to know if there's enough energy in this deal. So I'm going to ask cause as well as need fit.
Excellent point. So also in the presentations that I've seen you do, it's very interesting because you really get to the bottom of the process. But I wanted to ask you about the business/ business/technical split. What is that?
It's kind of like what we just talked about, right? A business technical split happens early in the deal. The technical fit is basically the need fit. If you're going to go buy a camera, right? You want a camera that's got, so many megapixels. It costs this much money. It can fit in your purse. It comes in the color red. There's certain technical function features you want it to do. The business split would be the cause thing. What would cause you to want to buy a new camera? What's wrong with the one you got? So
Oh,
now you're sitting back, well, the one I've got, the lens broke. Well, that's going to cause you to have energy to go buy a new camera. So the business fit is typically what's causing their customers to go, I got to do something different. The technical fit is the actual feature function. We end up loving our features and functions, which is great. And we actually spew those out to the customer and hope it sticks. Jen, we have names for that. We call it spray and pray, show up, throw up, crop dusting. We've got names for when we do this. And if I could take everything in my head and put it in your head, you'd see why you want to buy from me. Yeah, you got to go above the line to that business fit too.
absolutely. Well, this is great information, and we do have a part two coming up, so everybody is aware of that. I want to tease it a little bit. We're going to talk about the golden rule of selling, the buy, think, solution box, and a lot more. So we want to thank you, Skip, for being with us, and we're going to see you right here in about a week or two. And if you have any questions for Skip, you can go straight to his website. I'm going to write it down for you. It's www.m3learning.com. So we'll see you again in a little bit, Skip.
Looking forward to it.
Thanks.